Hello. It's time for yet another stream. And with these new streams, I've decided I'm gonna kind of try to keep to a bit of a schedule from now on. So there's gonna be a weekly stream every afternoon, maybe around 4 o'clock, 3 o'clock, something like that. It's 5 o'clock now, but I ran a bit late. I was trying to find some cool decks to play. And every Thursday, I'm going to release a highlight video from the stream if you missed it. Something a little bit interesting, just some quick highlights, just as a summary of what happened, I guess. And then on the weekend, I'll try and release something else, like an independent video, a bit more edited down, a bit more interesting. Not that the streams aren't going to be interesting. So yeah, so this week will kind of be a bit of a trial run of that, but we'll just see how this goes. I think I should be able to keep it running, keep it going. Well, what's in the cards for today? Well, I kind of thought I could play some of the more interesting decks that you can play in Standard right now. Some of the more fringe. I picked out a few decks here that I found that kind of have actually gotten results, but aren't the things you would see a lot of the time. So what have I found for us? This Croxer Loris control deck is it was played by one of the top 200 mythic players last season, and I mean, mythic's a place where you can kind of screw around a little bit, but if you're in top 200, maybe you want to keep your ranking a little bit and they'll be playing seriously, this deck could be pretty sweet. We got an Azorius Flies deck. Azorius Flies managed to get 7 wins in the Arena Open Day 2, so that's got to have some legs, right? And then we got this sort of Grixis Mutate deck. I can't remember where exactly I found this list, but I know I believe it won a Magic Online League. I think that's what happened. You went 5-0 in a Mythic, 5-0 in a Magic Online League. So I think we'll start off with this one. Might as well. It's like a Umori creature full deck. Pretty much just get down an early drop and mutate onto it. There's a few things here that are quite interesting. You've got Stonepool Serpent and Mysterious Egg as your early drops to mutate onto. They obviously get quite large whenever they mutate. You got Polywog Symbiote, which is probably the best card to build around with mutate. Gets you lots and lots of value. We're playing Grixis for Insatiable Hemophage. Just lots and lots of life gain, hopefully. Hopefully get lots of damage from this and reach. And Evercool Phoenix, Prongs Shore Shark, always quite solid cards. Bit of a tempo deck, bit of a beatdown deck. Should be pretty interesting. Fire deck's kind of cool too. It's just a bunch of small things, small creatures. Play out, go wide, play Safara early, and then ideally you go play out Safara, and then Rally of Wings on the same turn, untap your team. So it basically makes Safara a 1-mana 7/7 flying lifelink without having to tap your whole team, because Rally of Wings untaps it, and then you swing for lots. It's general plan of this, pretty linear, but it can do the job. This Cross control deck's pretty interesting too. It's full of all the wonderful things that you'd like to just destroy your opponent's morale with. It's got some Lazav to copy Croxer and such. Bunch of ways to get stuff into the graveyard, like Discovery Dispersal. And yeah, just lots of control. and eventually play Croxel a bunch, win the game. Should be fun. But I will start with the Grixis Mutate deck because that's the one that caught my eye first and foremost. Don't mind me. Damn it. Okay. Of course, traditional standard. Now, as always, it's kind of the start of the season. I'm sure lots of people are playing Jank, and you're in the low brackets, so there's really nothing to lose. Let's see who we play first. Well, it may be this stick, but you never know. If it ever loads. It might. Okay, what have we got? It sounds like kind of medium. I'd like to get a early mutate target. And I think being on the play I can afford to mulligan. Well, one land is pretty awful. You know, just mulligan things. Alright, this will do. I don't think we'll be needing... I might want a Baby Godzilla. Although honestly we don't actually have any mutate creatures that we can actually mutate yet, so that's not going to be helpful. Always a good way to start. Okay, well we drew the source that we needed. Don't need to play anything yet. We'll probably just play this on turn 2, then that turn 3. We could play that and then that. Interesting. Well, now that lets us play Omori on turn 4, so we might do that instead. So we could play a 1-1 Stone Coil. Seems bad. Could probably just play it on next turn for as a 2/2. So well, actually that's wrong. That's completely wrong. Damn Narset. Darn it, Narset. I wanted to draw cards, but now I'm not allowed. Omen of the Sun is probably a bit of a roadblock here as well. I think I kind of have to kill this Narset now. So I'll just bite the bullet and get the mutate going. To discard a card, I guess this one. Alright, opponent already destroying us, but that's fine.
I concede.
Ooh, just drawing lots of lands, it's not great. I assume there's a swamp in here. Okay. I assume they're just gonna flash in some creatures. Nope. Okay, we cast Omori. They let that happen. Wonder how likely it is that they're just gonna Luke us immediately. But they have another Omen. keep fun.
The tools of war surround me.
Yeah, it's game over. That's just game over. We're done. What we really need is to not play against that deck, probably. What are we actually looking for? Like, how do we not die to this sort of stuff? A lot of the sideboard is anti-aggro, like that. That's like anti-cat oven stuff. That's anti-aggro, that's anti-aggro, that's anti-aggro. Yeah, there's like nothing, is there? That's crazy. Maybe a flame sweep, but that seems pretty narrow. I'm just running it back, I guess. Okay, let's try again. I think it's not too bad. I'm gonna keep that. Okay. And next we go Marauding Raptor into that, I suppose. Yeah, unfortunately this kind of dies to that, but can't really be helped. Okay, so we kind of have to, huh. No lands, eh? Alright, we're gonna have to play another one of these out so stuff costs cheaply enough. And then we're gonna have to bounce this so I can't get lucred. Yeah, the whole plan of everyone must be playing jank because
Trust me, you'll thank me later. I've got it.
It's pretty gross. Oh, we'll just stick it out still, I suppose. You can play this out. And we'll see how they deal with this attack, I guess. They do block, they do not block.
We will
That's
meet
interesting.
again.
And maybe something interesting here. That's resolved. So now they can cast an omen, okay. Not drawing lands here, are we? Okay. So now we mutate onto this. bounce the one they didn't block with. And it means they can't look at us next turn. It's about as good as I can do. I don't think they have a wipe. I don't think they have a board clear, because they didn't cast it last turn. I feel like last turn would have been a good time to play it instead of just casting this. Maybe he was trying to just go for turn 5 Luca shenanigans. Doing some scries. Oh, this is tense. We might do alright. He did scry to the top. That's a bad sign. Ah, he drew a shadow. Oh man. Alright, well we did draw a land, so, you know, that's not the end of the world. And we can probably... I don't even know what I want to do here. We might just want to just flash this in. We'll play a 3-3. Guess we'll just play a Cocoon out and maybe we can draw a land next turn. I don't know. But I don't know what I'm planning on returning to hand. Maybe Fires of Invention? Maybe I could return this. Seems bad. I could bounce a token, I suppose. Yeah. Seems like a bad time straight away. Right. That's not very helpful. A 4/4 Death Touch. I mean, he's just gonna cast Luca next turn and steal whatever we play. But I guess we'll pretend that he doesn't have that. Wow, 1 damage. How exciting. He's like, wow, I bet I'll take that. Yeah. 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 Yep. Yeah. I have no idea how this deck's meant to be the most played deck in the format. Or maybe even other ones like that, but... You know, clearly there's some sort of recipe to success with this. Well... Yeah, it keeps turning to bot matches. It's almost as if it's trying to tell me something. I feel like this deck needs doesn't it just have quite as much of a punch as Sultai Mutate does? I just don't know what the black drain guy really adds to it. And all the red stuff just seems a bit medium too. This is about as good as a hand as I would hope for, so guess I'll keep it. 2, 3, 4. It's mono red. Well. Like, I feel like this is about the best chance we got. Lots of haste. Ooh, a land that doesn't deal damage to us. Nice. And he's like, what the heck is this card? Get this Godzilla garbage out of my game. Oh boy. That's some damage. He's like, maybe I won't. Maybe I won't throw these goblins under the bus. Well, it's too bad we're playing a definitely not go wide deck. Let's just discard this. Gain some life. And we can play this too. As a blocker. Probably should have played that there, actually. That's fine. Oh boy. Might need to bounce that. Actually, we might just be straight up dead already. 2, 3. We are exactly dead. Wow. That's nuts. That was pretty gross. Well, I mean, this is what all this stuff in the sideboard's for. Yeah. Yeah. That's probably about right. I feel like I shouldn't die that easily to mono red. They had a pretty good draw though. Joop. We're having less success than last week's bad companion challenge thing. Not challenge. And they're taking their time sideboarding. I was thinking for this week, considering there's a balance change on the 4th, which for us is Friday. Yeah, Friday. We can probably do another live stream, probably Friday night, and try out some of the, well, I was going to say try out some of the new decks that'll be popping up, but they'll all be old decks. Decks from probably before Ikoria released minus Fires of Invention, and then just try and grind away with them, you know, like play a lot basically with the new meta. Hands acceptable? Like 2, 3, 2, 3, 4, something like that. 2, 3, 3, something like that. It should probably be like 2, 3. I don't know, we'll see how it goes. Actually, we can't play that on turn 3 because I don't have 2 black. Maybe I should have played that on turn 1, just in case. Nah. I don't think it's gonna matter too much. That's not a bad one. He didn't attack, which is a really good sign. Okay. Yep. Taste it. Baby Godzilla. And pass. Next time we'll probably just play that, I think. A 3 mana 4/4, reach trample. Not bad.
Chandra Nalar, pyromancer extraordinaire. Mostly. We can do this together.
Plus. Yeah. Could attack the Chandra, and then if they don't block, we can kill it. They didn't block, so we're going to mutate the Shore Shark onto that. We'll discard this Brazen Borrower. Over. Turn that to hand.
Ugh, training is so hard.
And then I think we can get this Hemophage mutating onto this as well. Don't need that. Put it over. Don't have any creatures to bounce, but that's alright. Should have put it under. Now it's slightly smaller than it used to be. Oh, well, that's alright. I'm just too used to clicking over on everything. Alright, well that's getting bounced. You can even play this and then that. Yes. Creature. Ooh, wrong thing. That one. Now I think I'm seeing the appeal of the deck. Under. Yep. Bounce that. Ooh. Play a tap land. And then they're probably, if we draw a mutate creature, we're probably pretty good shape. Roaring Raptor. Well, that can give us some extra lethal, so yeah, we play that first main. And then you can attack with all. And they can block one thing, I guess. They could just like chump Umori and take 7. But we're at 24, so they're definitely not racing. Interesting. Oh yeah, first strike. Yeah. That's fine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. That's a big serpent. Probably can't block it. Take a damage. Stage 2. Now there's the cavalcade. But they scoop. Okay. We did alright there. Huh. Yeah, I forgot to take out Umori when we sideboarded all that stuff. That's why it took so long to resideboard. Right, I forgot about that little bug. Yeah, that was a bit silly of me. I didn't even notice when I drew all the stuff that I'd sideboarded out. Maybe something like that. We're not really in a mutate deck anymore, are we? Oh, that's probably close enough. It's probably not the exact same that I sideboarded as last time, but it works. Okay, that was straight away, so that was my bad. Yeah, it's the first time I've really tried sideboarding without stuff that... Sideboarding with stuff that doesn't work with your companion. But I guess we didn't really need the sideboard, did we? This isn't too bad, like 1, 2, 3, 4 curve, gain like 3 life, I don't know. We'll try it. We are on the draw, so we could just die super fast. Okay. Baby Godzilla. And then next turn we can go Marauding Raptor plus Hemophage. And hopefully that does us some good. Oh, we just scooped to the 2 mana 1/3. Okay. Fair enough. We won a game! Or a match. We did it! I kinda wanna see like a little bit more of how this deck runs. Wow, that was a lot of things that we just finished. Okay, we don't want to play a bot match. I want to see how this deck plays a little bit more. Maybe like against a more variety of amount of decks. We played against the control combo Luca deck and died insanely badly. We did alright against Monoraid. Maybe if we play against a Monoraid Cavalcade anyway. Okay. Another Luca player, perhaps? No, it's an Umori deck. Nice. This hand's not great, is it? It's just 5 lands, 2 dumb dorks that don't do anything. Man, this is like flashbacks. Flashbacks to the last game where we just had a dumb 7 into a even worse 6. I mean, like, if we keep this and draw a land, we're probably going to be okay. If we draw a land, we're pretty good with this hand, I think. We've got a 45% chance. I think that's pretty good. We're gonna risk it. Totally gonna risk it. Okay. It's more like a 44% chance because we just put a card on. It's still 45%. I'm still call it 45%. Let's see what we get. Everyone take a deep breath. What is it? What's off the top? Yay! So good at this game. And now we get to attack for 3. And draw more lands, I hope. Okay, well, that helps us draw lands. Maybe if we draw land naturally, we can mutate this. I don't know, maybe it's more efficient to just Octopus. I think we're playing the mirror. Not a land, so I think we do want to mutate the Octopus. Doesn't matter where you put it. Attack with my 4/4, draw 2 cards. Okay, that not having 3 lands there, not drawing 1 land in that 3 that we drew that turn is pretty unlikely. Oh no. That's real bad for us. That's really bad for us. Oh, it's not the right... It's lost its fanciness. Oh, I guess because it was under this. Oh, that's kind of weird though. Alright, I thought we were doing it, but I guess we're not. We were really not doing it. I guess we'll just discard another. Ah, we should have discarded this mysterious egg. Kept the other 2. Meanwhile, opponent just curving out exactly how they want to. Perfectly. And they got all the cool styles. Never seen this up. They probably got another mutate creature in hand. To bounce the other thing. Nope. I guess not. You just draw like multiple lands here. No, we're just not drawing lands. I'm not sure what to bring in here to counter this. I guess it's just a run it back sort of situation. Man, who'd have thought facing the mirror in only the third match? But of course, we get mana screwed. Bear in mind I did keep a 1-lander, but we did draw like 5 lands and, well, 5 cards and didn't draw a single land. I think that's pretty unlucky. Now the important question: has our opponent just? Oh no, they haven't. I was wondering if our opponent had messed up and induced the companion sideboarding bug, but I think they were just taking their time. Alright, this is a much more keepable hand. So we get to go like 1, 2, 3, 4, or maybe 4. Probably 4. Because we want to just out-tempo them with this pouncing shore shark. So just like bounce whatever they play on turn 2, bounce whatever they play on turn 3. It's going to work out pretty well, I reckon. We don't really want to play out this thing just so it dies. It's pretty useless now. Maybe we'll eventually draw some way to just discard. Nice draw. Okay. So we're just gonna shore shark that, do exactly what our opponent did to us last game. But we have a bit of a faster clock. Alright, well, they have seen enough. That was pretty quick. Still don't think there's anything I really want. Like Bone Crusher Giants, like, maybe okay, but most of the stuff in the deck's bigger than 2. Yeah, nothing's really very good. I mean, Shadow Spear could be useful, but I don't think it's worth sideboarding out Umori just to play Shadow Spear. This hand could be okay. Like, we've got a decent 2, some interaction, something to mutate with. Attack for 6 flying on turn 4 should be fine. Yeah, it's not worth mulliganing away, especially if we're going to draw a 1-lander again. Doesn't have a shore shark in it. I feel like shore shark is the card to completely dominate this matchup. They mulligan to 6. Seems like they have. And they don't have Umori anymore, so it'll be interesting to see what they boarded in. Maybe we'll see what they boarded in that they thought was better than playing Umori. I would think I will play this on turn 2. Turn 3 probably bounce something. Turn 4 this. This is kind of just hoping they don't have a shore shark. I don't think there's anything else I'm particularly scared of them playing. Otherwise, like, if they just play an insatiable dude, I'm happy. If they play a Phoenix, I'm also happy. Just if they like tempo us with a shore shark, bounce this, ruin my day. I'll be pretty sad. See what they do. Okay, they do have a shark. Ugh. pretty annoying. Like, I don't know if we can actually beat this. It seems to be like who has the shark wins, isn't it? They hit the shark twice, and hit the shark once. So now probably we won't be able to like deploy more than one threat per turn. So the real question here is like, what are we actually going to do about this shore shark? And I think the answer to that question is just bounce it right now. Maybe I'll play out a 1/1 stone coil, because then I can start mutating onto it, possibly. It seems like a really bad plan to mutate at the moment, so maybe I won't be mutating onto it. Alright, I just have to return this to hand, I think, and try and catch up. I'm not sure if it's worth playing this. I don't think I will. Because then, like next turn, maybe I can just play like Umori plus this, and then you can only bounce one thing, I assume. You like bounce the Umori, and then maybe I can play a shore shark or something. Just seems like a real bad time. Oh, yeah. Plus. That plus that. Or that plus that and draw a card. That seems really bad. Sorry, I'll answer your question about the bans in a second. I'm trying to figure out what the hell I'm supposed to do. I have to play two things. Okay, I guess I'll just play this and then play a stone coil. Can't bounce both of them. He could actually possibly bounce both of them. Yeah, Fraser, thanks for, calling me by my proper title. I really appreciate it. Not many people actually know me by that, but it's how I should be referred to, Mr. Top 16. The bands, I actually think they were a bit weak. Like, Fires is a good ban. Agents, I guess if you're not gonna ban Agent, you kind of don't want to ban like every single other card. What is this? What is this stretched? That's weird. There we go. Like, if you're not gonna ban Agent, then you're probably just gonna ban like every way to get him into play. But I kind of wanted them to go a little bit further, like maybe... Oh, they're not bouncing my other creature, that's interesting. Like, what if they went all the way and just banned, like, Fires to Fairy, Wilderness Reclamation, like... Yeah. No, we're gone. We're out of here. Fires to Fairy, Wilderness Reclamation, maybe Cauldron Familiar? No, maybe not Cauldron Familiar. Something to make sure that Rakdos Sacrifice or Jund Sacrifice just doesn't take over again, because that's kind of like a miserable game. But maybe that's not the worst thing in the world. I don't know. I think they either had to completely nuke the format and reset it completely, which I guess rotation will do in 4 months' time, but that's a long time to wait with current standard. Like, current standard's pretty big pile of poop. But that being said, let's switch to the next pile of poop. Blue white flies. I reckon 10 bans is 10 bans is what you need to like make standard fun again. Like all these stupid cards like Teferi, Narset, Uro, Wilderness Reclamation, Fires of Invention. Like these are all cards that I feel shouldn't like are actively making the format worse and less fun. That being said, if you're not gonna ban Teferi, then you can't. If you're not gonna ban Wilderness Reclamation, then you're not really. It's not really a good idea to ban. This is like okay, I suppose. Yeah, you can't really ban Teferi if you're not going to ban Wilderness Reclamation, because Teferi is the only thing that's going to keep that deck in check. Let's be honest. No blue. No blue. Feels sad. We're probably gonna get Clarioned, but you know. What can you do? This deck might actually get a lot better now that once it kind of depends. Once this deck goes away, it's quite possible that aggro decks like this get better and kind of keep down the combo decks like Wilderness Rec. No blue mana. Very fun. Fun times. Cycle Shark Typhoon for 0.
Mind and body should move, and I have just the trick for this.
Ruh-roh. Oath of Kaya. That's not good. Help. They currently can't cast Oath of Kaya though, so that's nice. Yeah, just do a half measure, I guess.
This is overwhelming.
I also thought in terms of bans, they definitely haven't done the right thing for Historic. I don't play much Historic, but I've heard that Winota is gas. And they don't even play Agent of Treachery. And Luca isn't really a deck in Historic, I feel like. Like, it's there, but it's not quite as... Destroy target creature with no counters on it. Yeah, right, I guess so. I guess I'll just hit them to... hitting them for 8 seems nice. Yeah, I'll do this. If they don't draw a white source or fires, so they can't cast this, I think we win. Woo! They didn't draw white. Well, they drew a tapped white source. Okay. Whew. Okay, we definitely want this. We definitely want this. I think that's it. Maybe we want Mystical Dispute as well. But I'm not that sure we do. Kakata Safari, I think they've got board wipes and such. Creatures entering the battlefield don't cause abilities to trigger. I guess that's pretty good against what's his name? We can cut a couple of spectrals. I think that's fine. There we go. This hand's pretty garbage. Get rid of that. It's much better. I think we have to get rid of this planes. Because we really need all the gas we can get, and of course we draw more. We drew lots of planes. We're good at drawing lots of lands. That's what I'm saying. Sure. Fix your draws. The animal to 5. 1, 2, 2. Actually, they're just on the play. I think this is fine. They're not going to cast anything that I care about for a while, so I think we can hold up some Dovin's Veto later. I think we hold up Devin's Veto this turn. Devin's Veto. They're just sacrificing Omen of the Sea. Scrap both to the bottom. Okay. We are holding up Dovin's Veto. Which means we're probably just counting whatever they cast here. Oh, they don't cast anything. Alright. That's a bad draw, because we don't have much white mana. I kind of want to just keep holding up this Dovin's. Oh, they're cycling a shark. Sure. In that case, probably should just play out this eagle. I think so. They might have a wipe here. Now they have it to fairy. Well, that's gonna make all these cards awful.
Oh, I've done the hero thing before.
Quite possible I shouldn't have been playing so scared, but if that was a plains, we would be in such a better position. Oh, we could have played Eagle pre-main, gain some more life, but it's not really going to matter. Ah, so good. Why'd you have to be an island? Okay, fine. Now we get to protect our Healer's Hawk, yay. And now we're probably just going to get wrecked by... we're not going to get wrecked by Urian. Actually, it's not the end of the world. I mean, it's a 4/5, so it's quite solid. So it's It's not like we're going to be able to attack through it or anything. Oh, he's attacking. Sounds like a board wipe's coming. Get to counter this Elspeth Conquers Death. But they have another removal spell. Okay, guess we can cast this. Makes our things a little bit larger. More attacks. Okay. Liliana, no. Get that nonsense out of here. Ooh, draw 2 cards. Nice. See what we find. A couple of useless stuff. Well, there's no point playing scared. We just die if there's any other nonsense going on. Any other sort of interaction, pretty much we roll over and die. He's just attacking constantly. No fear, must have a board wipe. Clearly there's a Clarion coming in our future. Yeah, that's kind of very sad. Finally find their Fides of Invention. Wow. Okay, maybe we'll just try again next time. I mean, they don't have anything on board. They have a bunch of cards in hand. I mean, like, maybe we'd be able to pull through if we just draw something non-one drop related. I don't know. Okie dokie. Yeah, that's game. I don't know if I sideboarded right here. Maybe I do want more spectrals. And like, because this is a little bit less of an embarrassing draw than, say, maybe like Healer's Hawk, or maybe this. I'll just cut 2 Winged Words. Cutting Winged Words for Spectral, yeah, I think that's fine. Alright, you get to play first. Similar hand to last time. We need to draw more creatures, but I think this will play. This one's probably a bit less good against their deck. Seems to be very removal heavy. Like spot removal. Lots of it. Like a very black 4-color Urian deck kind of thing. Ooh, that's interesting. That's definitely something. Hushbringer plus Hangman Executioner, kind of a bad combo. Not that one. One 4 flies, pretty big wall here. Kind of need to draw a white 1-drop, basically. That's basically what we want to draw exactly. Okay. Guess I'll play this and kind of hope there's nothing shenanigans happening next turn. Actually, is it worth it to play Safari this turn? Yeah, I will. They got a counter spell? Well, they're holding up this, I guess. Cycle Shark Typhoon. Oh, these have indestructible. Well, that's something. Then that means that this was definitely the correct play. I think this is, I think we're getting there. As long as they don't do anything scary to the Safari, okay. Dang it. Don't really want to play that. I'll just attack with all. And hold up the veto, and then next turn maybe you can play this. If we do exile that, doesn't seem that great. Clear away that blocker. No, I'll just play the eagle out. Try and kill them. And they're at 2, and then they can clear our board, and then we play this, and then they don't have anything left in their hand. That's our out. Oh, just a Teferi. Not bad.
No longer stand by and watch.
It's definitely not bad.
Here goes nothing.
Still got 2 mana. Yay! The Flyers, they won. They did it. And we ranked up. Perfect. Okay, not sure what that clicking in the back was for, but yeah. I'm getting a lot of rewards here. Lots of leveling up. Alright. Don't want to play a bot match. I feel like, is that always happen? Does that happen to everyone else? I feel like it didn't always used to happen to me. Okay, more beatdowns with Blue White Flyers. This hand's like kind of interesting because I'm not actually going to be able to attack anyone until turn 3, although it's going to be for... No, it's going to be for like 5 damage. I think I'll keep it. It's going to be a bit of a slow one, but maybe it'll work out. Okay. Thought Erasure. Well, at least we've got lots of really good cards in our hand. This might be the Grixis deck that we were trying out earlier. Or we're trying out later, rather. They took Hushbringer. I guess that's fair. Can we draw a creature? We do. Exciting. And next turn, we Eagle. Nice. Alright. Now we cast Eagle. See what they do. Dispute it. It's kind of annoying. At least that means they probably don't have their Extinction Event in hand. They're probably running Extinction Event, so we'll have to watch out for that. Oh, I love playing this card. Okay, so watch this. Now they're going to take the 2 lands. They're definitely going to take the 2 lands. Ah, oh, damn it. Trying to get too tricky. Alright. So we could double Rally of Wings here. Or do we just play the Eagle? Eagle gets in 5 damage. Double Rally gets in 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. And we could double Rally the turn after, probably. The thing is, like, that Atris was pretty good for them because, I mean, obviously Tyrant Scorn's really good. There's no reason for me to, there's no way I was gonna be able to pilot and have them not, you know.
I train every day.
Well, this is really good for us because I think they're dead. Boom boom, bang bang. Ah, found their board wipe, but too late there. Unfortunately for them. Whoop. Whoop. Big damage. Nice. Alright, well. They are playing some amount of graveyard stuff. So maybe we want this. Yeah, there might be some merit to saying that. They have Mystical Disputes. Makes me kind of want some. It's kind of overboarding. Maybe I don't want Soul Guide just to make room for this. And Hushbringer seems decent against them. Well, actually, not really. Hushbringer stops the Atris and the Zarv, but it is really, really bad if they have Croxer. So we won't do that. And probably don't need Sapphire because we get board wiped a lot. And I cut 2 Winged Words last time against control deck, so I guess I'll do that again. See how that goes. Hmm, 2 Plains, 2 Healer's Hawk, but these cards kind of important to be able to cast them. What are the chances of drawing islands? %25%. on the draw. We'll try it. We'll keep it. Ooh. Okay, more blue costing cards. I just feel like this deck might need more blue sources. But it also needs lots of white sources. Didn't really check the mana base that much. We'll just get rid of Sailor, I guess. We drew another Plains. It's not ideal. Oh no! Making me discard a card that I can't cast. Whatever will I do? Oh, more cards I can't cast. Nice. Like, can we at least draw a spell that's costs only white mana? Well, that's a spell that only costs white mana. Is it worth it? 6 damage. I guess so. Makes them use a removal spell, I suppose. Maybe we can draw land now? An island? Nope. Just another blue spell. Okay, so now we are 28% to draw a blue source. At least we can cast it. Sure. I guess we weren't casting anything that turn. Nickel Bolus.
I will
Just
spare
plussing it.
you in exchange for eternal suffer for your cause.
Well, alright, we'll try again. We'll try again. Didn't pay off. Stupid dick. Oh, actually, we probably want that card, eh? Yeah. But his removals exiling. Maybe we'll just bring in more disputes. It's not the best hand ever. 2+3. I'll try a new one. That's awful. And that's like a really good 7, but I can't keep it. Can't keep 7. Keep 5. Guess we'll put that and that away. Something like that, I guess. Guess they mulligan to 6, which isn't the worst thing ever. Ugh. Gonna need to draw land now. Which we probably won't. We are somewhat unlikely to draw lands. Oh, we did it. Nice. Make a spirit. Shocks. What's going on? That's it. What? Oh. Holding up a dispute. Well, maybe. I He's got a mystical dispute, but... Oh, okay. Well, in that case, I probably don't really want to cast anything, do I? There's no point just jamming this eagle into a mystical dispute. Might as well dispute that. The devil. Okay, so now's the time for the eagle to come down. At least we can counter a blue spell. They might not have a blue spell though. This is a Tyrant Scorn? No, okay. I was kind of hoping for that. Winged Words now would be really good. Not Winged Words. Winged Words would actually be lethal, but that's fine. We can just slowly kill them. Very, very slowly kill them. Yeah, actually that's actually quite fine. That's quite alright. They don't care about Croxa. Maybe we just do that. No, we'll do that. It doesn't really matter what way we put it. I feel like they're just going to take the not Croxa pile. Yep. So maybe we should have left the Blood Crypt with the Croxa. Alright, one. They haven't. It doesn't matter. If they have a mystical dispute, then we're just dead. So I feel like they definitely do, because we definitely have an extinction event. So we could counter this, and they have to choose. No matter what they choose, they die, right? So I'm just going to try and counter this, and then they're going to counter back, and they won't have any mana left. Yay! So we're actually going to play that deck later, the Scrixus deck. You know, I thought I was playing some sweet decks. I guess everyone else saw these decks and went, man, these are sweet. I want to play them too, but I feel like I had to dig pretty well to try and find these lists. We keep leveling up all the time. Maybe I should do this. Nah, I won't. Alright, we'll play a couple more games with Flyers, and then we'll switch to that Grixis control deck and see how well we do with it. But Flyers has been doing alright for us so far. Alright, bunch of creatures. I don't think I can turn this away even though it doesn't have an island in it. Because if we just draw like any land plus a few creatures maybe at some point, this rally's going to be really sweet. Because Hushbringer is like a slowish clock, but it works. Maybe I want a faster clock against a Yuri on deck, you know? It's quite possible, but they do dirtle pretty hard. Yeah, that's a lot of damage. It can cause a lot of damage later. 4, 6 damage, and then yeah, drew another low Pixis. I guess that means we're playing that instead of holding up Rally. If we get Clarion, so be it. It's just kind of a fact of life. But if we do get 2 turns with this board, then we do kill them pretty hard. Oh, let's do this, I guess. See how they respond. Gain 2 life, make 2 1/1s. Okay, now if they don't do anything, we should win. 8. If they have another Omen, then we're a bit short. They have a Teferi, which is not helpful.
For my excellent timing. Here we go.
Okay, so I think that means we now have to slow down a little bit, which is not great. Because this is only 2, 4, 5, 6 damage. I guess we'll just do that. We're probably going to die next turn, but... or not die, but we're going to lose. We're almost certain. At this point, I think we've just not quite come out the gates of racing enough. Okay. Alright, let's see how this attack gets us. So we just rally wings, I guess. That's lethal, right? 2, 4, 6, 8, 11. Nice. Well, I thought we were going to be a bit too slow that game, but we ended up coming through, so I'm pretty happy. I think we just do that. Mystical Dispute's probably a bit too much boarding. Boarding out these winged words a lot. Maybe it's wrong to be doing that. Put out 1 Saphara. And I guess... Cloudkins? Yeah, something like that. And I'm boarding out cards that replace themselves, and can be nice to have extra board advantage, but I think just getting on the board really fast and swinging really hard is the main thing. Getting there. Okay, we made it. Well, this hand's definitely not keepable. At least they mulligan 2. This hand's good. Oh, this hand's quite good. Get to put this island away. Go like 1, 2, 3. Nice, we even have some board wipe insurance. Multiple board wipe insurance. Okay, so they might just Clarion us here, and we can't really do anything about that. Okay, they're not going to. That's nice of them.
Those who cannot perceive beyond home
What
your
are they drawing
prowess.
here? Another Elspeth, eh? I think it's probably fine. If they're just casting an Elspeth next turn, then I'm pretty happy with that. I don't really want to play too scared of board wipes, but maybe sometimes you just have to. I don't know. We're just going to play that they don't have it.
This was overwhelming.
They don't have it. Nice.
Sorry I'm late. Trust me, I have a plan.
Alright. So here I think what I want to do is probably start by drawing cards. Alright. Found a plains. It's not too bad. There's no real point killing the Teferi's there. I'll just kill the Teferi.
This is hardly my worst defeat.
And then next turn, ugh, have to get rid of that. Oh god, it's so bad. That's really bad for us. I wonder, we could probably get the Sapphire out this turn actually, so we'll probably just do that. Yeah, seems pretty good. If they get an Elspeth Conquers Death, I think that's the worst case scenario for us. Teferi's like pretty annoying, but
Slow this down.
he's not actually
Let's
into the
try
world.
this.
So Omen of the Sea is really the only card that hurts me the most here, I think. That's alright, I'll just attack with these two. Possibly should have played more cards there, but... So, we'll go... Hushbringer. Whoa, Pegasus. Sephara. Should have played all these pre-main, but I was kind of undecided about what I was going to do. And now we're pretty board wipe. Safe from board wipes. The Forge is nice for them, but it only creates a 2/2 mostly.
That's more like it.
They didn't read Sephara, I guess. Unless they're somehow getting rid of this, and they just played it in a weird order. I bet they just played it in a weird order. Nope. They're just
Prepare yourself,
gaining
Helion.
life.
I've killed one god already. I miss your guidance, Ajani.
So what if we just addendum this unbreakable formation? They are being attacked by a lot of dudes that they can't block, very many of them. Yay! 2-0 Urian. Nice. Just too aggressive for them. Got the clicking in the background. Nice. This is a pretty solid aggressive deck. And I wouldn't be embarrassed to bring that post ban. Don't know if I went to PAX. I guess I'm here, might as well. Like post ban, you could definitely like try that deck out. Especially in best of one, I reckon. But we do have to move on. I'm gonna try out this Croxer deck now. Alright, well, just a bunch of control cards and some dig and a bunch of lands, that's probably good enough. Hopefully this is not an aggressive deck though, because I feel like we would just die. Mono green? No. Surely not. This has got to be a enchantments list. Yeah. So I'm going to start with the Thought Erasure. Always best to start with the Hand Disruption. All that glitters pretty good. Blessing. Pretty annoying card. I think I'll just take the Blessing. And I don't really need to opt here. Yeah, just load up that Ginger Brute. I guess we'll just kill it now then, since it's tapped out. And then, oh, found another Ginger Brute. Of course he did. We found another Heartless Act. I'll start with a Heartless. Thought Erasure. Let's see. Well, that has Escape, so there's probably no point in making him discard that, so guess we'll just get rid of that. We do want lands, I think. Nah, I can put that away, I think. We'll pay 2 life and see what he does next turn, I think. We might just end up killing this. Another Ginger Brute. Alright. In that case, probably can just cast Extinction Event next turn. Which makes me kind of sad that I shocked myself, but this is fine. Odd. Exile as well. All permanents. Each creature. Okay. Yeah, not all permanents, duh. So you get to cast Proxer and you have to discard something. It's just another one of those. And then we can go Lazav. Don't need that. But next turn we can turn Lazav into a Croxer. Or just cast Croxer. Probably just cast this. Yay! Turns out loads of spot removal against the Aura's deck is really good. I think we can probably just bring another one of these. Cry's solid, but I mean, most of the stuff buffs it out of range. We don't really want mystical disputes, but we might want negates. And that seems pretty solid. We'll just go with it. Lots of removal, lots of exiling stuff. Okay, bunch of counter spells and removal. Not too bad. I feel like this could be a deck that survives the bans, because it's fine. I mean, you don't really play this until you really need it. You kind of just have to get rid of that now. It's a real pain in the butt. Oh no. I guess it is bringing in against this deck. Guess I'll play this tapped. Probably don't. Care too much for negating things at the moment. They're only on one land. That seems bad for them. We might end up cycling this actually, yeah. I just got reminded by the pause. Oh, it didn't let me do it. In that case, we'll just hold up the devil. What are they holding up this thing? Draw a card. Nice. That means our graveyard shenanigans are back online. With our 0 cards in graveyard. Yeah, just counter it. Can't counter it. That resolves. Okay, well, I guess we can kill that. These extinction events, not very good at the moment. Mostly because we're killing off stuff all the time, but God's willing. White. That's a misclick. That's a very big misclick. Okay. Poor opponent. Sure. No, my graveyard. getting hit for one. I feel like we could probably just play however we want this game. Probably win. Just gonna suckle this. Okay, thought erasure is not a bad one. Definitely does the business. Double Season of Growth, double Devout Decree. Now that's a hand. I guess we'll get rid of the season. Yeah, I don't really want the card advantage. Card advantage can get out of here, I guess. Don't really need Bedevil. Excuse me. Yeah, that's about it. Don't really want to cast Loris. I mean, he's got double Devout Decree. Ginger Brute's fine, I guess. Might as well just counter it. Screw it. I'm not sure what I'm going to do to actually win this game in a like acceptable fashion, but we have to just eventually draw enough stuff that these Devout Decrees just go away. Hey, maybe I just play this so that he just uses that. It's not like I'm going to get much value out of it anyway. Just gonna cast it. He's got a lantern. I have like no creatures in my yard. He's got double Devout Decree. Maybe could have negated that. Probably not worth it. Got nothing going on either side. He drew a green source for that. That's definitely what I want to be negating. Alright, Discovery. Don't want either of those really, do I? Ugh. I just want like a threat. Just want a decent threat. Well, now he's got some damage going. I guess I'll just kill that serpent now. Even. And then when he plays the Loris, I'll just name Odd with that, and should be sweet after that. Pretty good draw. Ozav. Aha. 2 mana, 3/1. Border Asia. I don't really care about that. He's gonna exile my yard yet. Nope, he's gonna draw a card. Nice. Glass casket, sure. Oh no! 2. Whatever. It's getting somewhat large. Okay, I think I spent too much time doing nothing now. Seems like he's doing like everything now. Destroy target creature with CMC less than or equal to the number of cards in its controller's grade. Oh, it's protected from multicolored. Yeah, I just have to do this. Even. But now he's going to play Loris and bring back more stuff and kill us really fast. Oh no, that trigger saved us. But they just have fossils. Oh yeah, get to draw a card off of it first. Fair enough. There's the crosser. Just get to cast that a couple times. Okay, so now they're empty-handed. Well, I've got one card in hand. Any creature they draw is pretty close to game over, though. Bottomed. Okay. Yep. We just want a discovery here. See if we can. Oh, more Croxer. Nice. Yeah. Just like double Croxer, I think. Maybe we could have done the second one. That one. Whatever. Alright, we finally found our threats and they've run out of answers. Oh, attack. We don't have enough cards in our graveyard to win though. Yep. We keep the tapped one. Hooray! That was a very slow and very clunky game, but we eventually got there. Lots of chings. Alright, I reckon we could get to platinum. 800, just saw you there. Yeah, no, there's unfortunately the bands aren't here until Friday. So we're just playing. Oh crap! Not bot. Don't play about the bot. I'm playing against the bot. This happens so much. Yeah, the bands.
But it wasn't easy.
The bands don't happen until Friday, so we're just playing some old formats. Okay. I feel like it. this has only just been happening to me recently, but it just switches to bot matches constantly after every match. So we're just playing with a few brews. We've been playing Grixis Mutate, which I wasn't particularly happy with. We played some Azorius Flyers, which I was pretty happy with. I reckon there could be... I might try it out again once the bans actually take effect. And we also playing this Grixis Loris control deck. And controlling mid-range, really. Alright, I guess probably just lead on a Croxer here to start pressuring their hand. Yeah, I know you're a big fan of Azorius Flyers, Tundrum. I really like the list. Especially like getting an early Safara down feels really good. Yeah, I'm just gonna keep Croxing them. Another shark. We keep discarding real spells. Yep, nice. Don't mind getting rid of that. Fires, but seems like they don't have much to go with it, which is nice. So we can turn Lazav into a Croxer, which isn't a bad plan. I think we could just do that. We'll put out Lazav, and if they don't have anything better for us to interact with, I like having a land on top. We'll just turn it into a Croxer on their end step if they don't have anything worth getting rid of. Luca. That's pretty annoying. Exile creature control, then reveal cards from the top. Okay, so we can kill the shark in response to this, I assume.
Always loyal. That is a soldier's duty.
And they get nothing. And ooh, the Elspeth conquers death. Okay. So I guess we'll go with the plan of turning Lazav into a Croxer. Attack Luca. Hold up. Naturalize.
Defeat! Defeat!
Defeat. Can't hold up. Neutralize, so I guess we'll cast Discovery. Put another Croxer in the bin. Probably don't need another land either. Drew a land, that's fine. Cool. Doing pretty well now. I don't imagine them drawing anything too destructive to us. Omen of the Sun's nice, I suppose. Okay, we found a Mystical Dispute. He gets to get back Luca, I suppose. Maybe I should have kept it with Dispersal. Alright, we're gonna attack. do. We can't cast Croxer because our mana is weird right now. Could just cast Loris. Don't really want to cast Loris because I want to hold up Drown. Drown plus Neutralize seems like a good thing to just hold up, so we'll just do that. Just scry 2. Top bottom. Okay. So now they're gonna get back Luca and try to agent us again.
They call me a pariah because they feel
Very
my strength.
neutralize that. Ooh, I think we've just got the right amount of mana and stuff to do everything we want. Drown the human. Would have been nice to have been able to counter this Urian. Alright. It's gonna try and Luca again, I suppose. Alright. So we might just get... it's so hard. It feels like we have to extinction event this. Maybe we should have attacked face. Because now they're probably going to... Yeah, they're definitely going to be getting back. Playing the Urian, blinking this, activating this. Yeah, maybe we should just go name even. Maybe we should have just named even with that. No, that seems bad. Alright, we're just gonna pass and see what happens, I suppose. Because we could maybe come back with just... like, casting a bunch of these.
I have practiced against many foes like you. Keep an open mind.
Yeah, it's pretty good. Sure, whatever. Can't really stop it. Resolves. We kind of just have to extinction event this board, I suppose.
Evolution provides a tactical advantage.
Wonder if we can worm our way out of this. Probably not. That's bad. Possibly worth casting extinction event, naming even next turn. Because it just kills this and that. I don't know. Next turn he's gonna minus that maybe, or plus, and then I'll just pass, I guess. It will be nice when you don't have to play against this annoyance anymore.
Meditate and prepare.
But we also have to play against this nonsense and this nonsense.
My crusade
Such
isn't
violence
over
is
yet.
upsetting.
Yeah, we just did, I think.
I know 88 ways to defeat you.
No way to win,
That is a soldier's
unfortunately. Okay. So, I feel like we just want to hand disrupt them a lot, right? Just counter all this stuff. We still want plenty of threats. These are okay, I suppose, but there's no real point having this in the deck, or this. I guess having a couple of those is okay. Can get rid of a. I mean, I guess Extinction Event kind of helps against the tokens, but I don't think we want to fight on that axis. I think we just want to stop them resolving things in general. Obviously bad. Acceptable. I don't really like the Bedevil that much. Yeah, I'll just play that. This is kind of like matchup where I suppose like we're playing companion as well, but you feel like you get somewhere and then Urian just comes down and you are dead in the water. Get rid of that Fires of Invention, I suppose. Kind of really hope to draw a second blue source at some point. It's not a second blue source. I guess we'll just Discovery then. Put Crocs in the grave. Probably don't need Drown and Lock either. Then they get to play Narset and probably find whatever they want. Makes our opt pretty bad. Well, it's okay. It's acceptable.
There are so many.
Why is this still in my
Just
deck?
the trick for this.
This should not be in this deck. I guess I didn't really have that much room. That's a blue source, I suppose.
Put thoughtfulness before action.
Okay. Wonder how much more nonsense like this you end up facing after the nerfs. 'Cause I feel like there's definitely a strong argument to continuing to play you know, just control, blue-white control type decks. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, Thought Erasure. I could go like Thought Erasure here, I suppose. See what they get. See what I get. Double Shark Typhoon, Agent of Treachery, and the Wanderer. I do want to get rid of Agent of Treachery eventually, so I guess I'll just do that. The Zav's not a bad one. We'll keep that. Although I do not want to be cracking these Fabled Passages if I want to leave that on top. I don't think they're going to be casting anything this turn though. Casting the Wanderer. I guess if I do counter that, then I get to play Croxer next turn. Ah, yeah, alright, I'm gonna do it. Wait, I don't. Ah, man, I'm done. Because I don't have enough red and black mana. That's alright. It's not alright. But, you know, it's gonna just have to be how it is. Yep, just playing out Massive Enchantment. Alright, now I get to play the Croxer at least. Man, really bad at this. Here we go. Done. Probably discarding just a land or something, doesn't even matter. Huge dude. Alright, I wonder if, well, we can probably do a bunch of that stuff. I guess this is a thing to do with my Heartless Act, since it's in here. Attack. Rah. Yep. That's a lot of stuff. A lot of chump blockers. And we're just gonna Discovery or Dispersal at the end of their turn and hope that they don't have any more plays this turn, basically. And that's it. And it's gonna be a lot of things blocking. I guess I should probably counter that, actually. Another Croxer? Yeah, I could probably play that. Alright. All attack. He discards this card. Double blocks the Croxer. That's fine. We play the Croxer from hand. And then we're gonna Dispersal to get rid of one of these Shark Typhoons. Okay, and maybe we can get somewhere before they make too many huge sharks. Basically is the plan. So next turn we can play Croxer. And then the turn after that we go Loris, play Croxer. And I think that's enough to not die. Or they die. They die with 3 Croxer triggers. Oh,
I have reached my limit.
yeah, they still die with 3 Croxer triggers.
The past, present, and future are bound by threads of time.
Lots of. Just make sure not to exile Croxer. That's all that matters. The Lazav doesn't really do anything, but it was an interesting thought. Okay. So they're pretty close to dying. Oh, never mind. We lose. We definitely lose. Oh no. Yeah, that's just how it goes.
I will change the world whether the courier is ready or not. The tools of war surround me.
Yep. That would have been nice the last turn. Oh well. Yep, you think you're doing good, and then top deck Luca. Well, not, you know, found their Luca. Did the dirty deed. Yeah. Alright, that's enough, I think. Maybe one day, soon one day, there will be no more Luca into Agent of Treachery. They Luca into something else. But as of now, we're just grinding through, trying to beat the best deck in Standard. And it's not really happening. But next, by the time the bands come on, when the bands come on anyway, that's on Friday, I think I'm going to be doing some live streaming and trying out some decks that I think have been oppressed by the Luca and the Agent of Treachery menace. I think, you know, there's a lot of good aggro decks that have been kind of repressed. And we're going to be trying out a bunch of them. Well, hopefully that Luca doesn't have some other insane target to grab in Standard. You probably don't. Yeah. So thanks everyone for tuning in. I'm going to sign off. Catch you on Friday.